your guys? What stands out to you about the manner in which they won this one?
Well, I just thought that we came out super aggressive defensively. We were flying all over the place, getting loose balls and steals, and we were executing offensively. And I thought Brook got off to a great start, and we built a huge lead. And I thought we kind of relaxed. And when the second unit went in, we weren't getting the stops, and not as much as we weren't getting stops, we were not getting loose balls that we were getting in the first half. And then, you know, we came out in the third, and it was a battle. I mean, once they got back in the game, they were in the game. They weren't going anywhere after that. And I thought down the stretch we did a great job defensively, stopping them, rebounding, and going down and executing. You know, Allen was super in the game as well as Brook was. I thought Darren Stark really got us going. He was flying all over the court, getting to the basket, making plays for Brook, and Markell with his defense was getting good stuff for us too. And I thought that we finally, you know, just played freely at home and just got after it. And again, they're a team that has a lot of veteran leadership, and they've been to the war a few times, and you know, they came back and they battled, and you got to give them credit as well. But I thought that we executed down the stretch, and then defensively, when they needed threes, we did a great job of keeping them, except for the one by George Hill at the top of the key. I thought we did an excellent job of doing what we talked about doing in the timeout.
You mentioned so many names, so 6 guys in double figures here, and it's been a theme as of late. How much does that add to just guys being able to play freely and not feel
well, when we play the way we're playing, we're sharing the ball. One real big key was Joe and Brook were in the pick and roll. Joe goes up to shoot, the big guy comes, he throws it to Brook, Brook puts it on the floor, and Joe relocates and he throws it to Joe, and he hits a big three to put us up 108 to 100. I mean, those kind of plays, once you start doing them, they become contagious, and that's the way we would like to be, where everybody's just sharing the ball, and it's the Brooklyn Nets scoring, and not so much an individual, but in the end, everybody's numbers show up on the board because of it.
In those final two, or not final, but in the big 2 possessions for Indiana down the stretch, you got Hill to take a contested three-pointer, then you get Hibbert to take a three-pointer. I'm sure those are shots you wanted to see. What did you guys do so well defensively?
Well, we stayed home. We switched when we had to, and then we got. I thought that Allen was guarding Hill, and they got in the paint. Ball came back out, and Allen could have stayed, but he ran back out and ran George off the three-point line. He turns around and throws it to Hibbert. Okay, we'll take our chances with that one. You know, even though he could have hit it, it was wide open. But you know, I just thought that we played smart and we played fairly disciplined.
I know you spent a lot of time training camp, the early part of the season, talking about what you wanted the team to look like when it got to February and maybe after the All-Star break. I know you guys had a trade. It took a little bit longer maybe than you would have liked, but these last couple of weeks, 3 weeks now, is this kind of what you envisioned for what you'd have your team playing like once it got going?
You know, I'd love to have a better start, but as I said before, we've been playing well since the All-Star break. Even when we lost the 4 out of 5 at home, 2 of those games we should have won, and you know, we didn't. But as we have grown, we've gotten better at sustaining and executing and finishing, and our defense just keeps getting better as a group. You know, we're not overly talented defensive individuals. I think we have a couple of players at Allen and Markell that do a decent job, but you know, our team defense has gotten better, and we're helping better, and we're recovering better, and we're putting more effort. I mean, even Brook is making plays that Brook didn't make early in the year, but I think he's more confident in his body as the season is worn on. He feels healthy and safe, and everybody's just playing pretty good.
It hurts me to say this because Pondy stole my thunder a little, but the possession when you got Hibbert to take the three, for you, was that as rewarding or enjoyable a defensive series as you've had this season?
No, the one where they had to call timeout was bad. Where they couldn't get the ball in the ground.
It seems like earlier in the season, if you guys had squandered a 19-point lead like that, you wouldn't have responded the way that you did tonight. Can a team learn mental toughness or become more mentally tough as the season goes on?
You tell me. It seems that way. I mean, we're more together. let's put it as it is. We're more together. We care more about each other. When you're as one, when you have adversity, you just pull together and keep fighting. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but you know, I was as surprised as anyone by the way we came out and played, because I knew they'd be ready. And we just jumped on them, and I think that was the game. That even though they came all the way back and tied it up, took the lead, that start was really the game, because ultimately we had more stamina to continue to play, and as the fourth quarter wound down, our defense got better, and they looked.
Joe had two pretty big buckets toward the last couple of minutes of the game there. He hit that big three, put you guys up there, and that jump shot also. So what about the way he helped close the game out tonight?
Well, that's what Joe does. But we had a lot of plays, and Joe just had the jump shot in the free throw line area, and then the three. I mean, that was huge. But he's been making huge shots, for us all year long, and he got the opportunity because Brooke passed it to him.
Am I allowed to ask about the playoffs or no?
You can ask. If you don't like my answer, it's going to be more yada, 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 yada.
But with the way this team is playing, if you do get into the playoffs, I mean, is this a good time to be peaking going in, and do you view this team as a team that can make a lot of noise?
I don't know. It's all about matchups. And as I said before, we have to keep winning, and we'd like to be playing well at the end of the season, so that if you are fortunate to be in the playoffs, in our case, then you can feel good about yourself going into the playoffs. But you got to play well when you get there, and no matter what, the slate goes clean. But if you're playing poorly, it goes clean. If you're playing well, it goes clean, and you got to start all over. And you're playing the same team every night that's much more prepared for you than during the regular season.
Okay, thank you.